friends. Today I am going to tell you a story, a beautiful story of Lord Krishna. Krishna is called as Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. We bow to the great Krishna who is the Jagat Guru, the teacher of the entire world. Krishna gave us the Bhagavad Gita, which is considered to be the world's best seller, maximum read book. So this Krishna, I am going to tell you a story of his childhood. Krishna had a habit of getting up early, untie the cows, and take them to the river Yamuna. One day he saw that his family got up early, got ready, and they were busy for preparing something. Krishna said, Papa, what is this preparation all for? What is so special today? Nanda, the head of this cowherd clan, he said that today is Indra Puja. You don't remember? We worship Lord Indra because he gives us rain. Smart Krishna said, he thought for a while and said, Papa, but giving rain is the job of Lord Indra. Yes, he is worth respect. But that doesn't mean that you should worship, do all these sacrifices and do all this puja for Indra. No. Rather, I think worth worshipping is this mountain Govardhana. His father said, why? Said, see, Indra is the god of rains. So giving rain is his duty. He need not be so much revered for it. It's like a minister who has done a road in front of your house, and so you're giving sacrifices, doing yajna for him. Not necessary. Saying thank you is enough. But doing sacrifices and considering the minister to be supreme, I don't think that is worth. Instead, we'll worship this nature. The minister is being paid to do his job. But this nature is giving everything abundantly without expecting anything in return, isn't it? He called the entire cowherd clan and he told them, see this Govardhana? This Govardhana helps to gather those clouds, give us rain, have plenty of trees of different kinds of foods, fruits. This Govardhana is giving us plenty of grass for our cows to graze, and these cows in return give us lots of milk. So ultimately, the nature is to be worshipped. The first social reformist, as we can call, the first naturist, as we can call, the first man who told people not to believe in superstitions or not to worship so many kinds of different gods, instead worship nature. Now we have started off saying you should keep your rivers clean, don't cut trees and all. But this was started by the first reformist, Shri Krishna, around 5000 years ago. Great, no? So Nanda and his entire clan believed and they said, yes, this is worth giving a thought. So, and everybody, whatever sacrifice, whatever yajna, whatever puja was arranged for Indra, that was cancelled and it was proposed for the Govardhana. Govardhan is a small mountain still there near Vrindavan. They did the entire puja. It is said that Krishna assumed the form of Govardhana. He ate all the offerings and the entire people were happy to see that whatever they offered was actually eaten by Govardhana. And truly, nature has always been a mother for us. You put one seed in the ground and Mother Nature gives you thousands of seeds back. Isn't it? So this activist, this reformist, this knowledgeable wise man Krishna, when asked to do this yajna, this news went to Lord Indra. Indra got really very angry. He said, how dare these foolish people listen to a small boy and break their age-old custom and tradition. He got really very angry. He called his special cloud called Savartaka, who is specialist for very heavy rains or pralayamkari rains, So Savartaka was called. Savartaka went to Vrindavan. He actually poured so much of water that in Bhagavata it is said that he got all the waters from the rivers, from the oceans, from the seas, and showered everything on Vrindavan. Now Vrindavan was within minutes, it was sublimed in the water. Nothing was left. Everybody went to Krishna, Hare Bhai, we listen to you and see what has happened. Krishna said, don't worry. If this is because we worship Govardhana, it is Govardhana's responsibility to take care of us. Come on, let's go to Govardhana. He went to Govardhana. He just put his left hand, small little finger under the Govardhana. He lifted the Govardhana on his hand, and it was a huge mountain which could accommodate the entire Vrindavan small village. So he called everybody inside. Everybody resided there. For 8 days, Indra was showering heavy rains. The entire rains from the sea finished. Rivers got dried up just because Indra wanted to have heavy rains there. And now Indra was khatam. His battery got down, no water to pour. He was surprised when he saw that the small little boy was holding the entire mountain on small little finger. And not just this, the entire coward clan was very, very, very upset and afraid. Galti se bhi Krishna did this and everybody is dying in a spot. So what Krishna did was, he took a flute and he was playing his flute beautifully, like the FM radio which is already always playing behind. This showed that I am not hurt, I am not tired, don't worry, relax, I am there for you. After 8 days, Indra really got ashamed. Lord Brahma told Indra, Bhai, he is not a Sada Sudha man, he is the great Lord himself. Indra got really ashamed of his deed. He went and said sorry to Krishna, and Krishna said, see, doing your job, doing your duty needs not get any appreciation. You are getting your salary or payment, happy with it. But the people, the nature which is giving free and abundantly, you should respect nature. I think he was the first reformist. We should really salute, we should really worship, and we should really respect Krishna as well as walk on the small path which he has walked on and make this nature, this world beautiful. Thank you, boys. Jai Shri Krishna.